Again, we find ourselves at a tragic crossroad in this country, in our city, in our communities. Our systems have failed us. Our marginalized grow increasingly weary. But we know this is America. Nevertheless, we shall build our resolve. We shall stand up. We shall straighten our backs. With peace, love, and compassion, the Asheville City Schools Foundation vows to actionize our mission to resist and disrupt all forms of oppression for our communities.
We say that we wouldn't have owned slaves, and that we would have marched with Dr. Martin Luther King, and that we would have stood up against Jim Crow. Well, here's our chance.
We won't just say and post that we're an ally for Black people, but the actions that we take will speak for us.
We at the Asheville City Schools Foundation reaffirm our commitment to anti-racist policies and practices in education and beyond for all students in the Asheville area and their families.
We will listen to our communities of color to discern where and how our white students, parents, teachers, and staff enjoy privilege that is denied to our students, parents, teachers, and staff of color.
We understand the inequality that is rampant in our society and are fully aware of the obstacles that lie in wait for our children of color. We, the Foundation, stand ready and commit to continuing the movement to destroy inequality and guarantee equal opportunity for all of our children of color.
We will champion resource equity in our schools by challenging racist policies and procedures that lead to resource inequity, such as traditional PTO structures.
We as the Asheville City School Foundation commit to fully funding the racial equity ambassadors at Asheville High. We will not be posting about Black Lives Matter on social media. We will be responsible and respectful and listen to the Black leaders and to the Black community and be led. We will continue informing about white privilege and how white people have to join in to really stop this violence against Black bodies.
We will be steady in our focus on systemic change. And we will continue to weed out white supremacist culture from our schools and from our lives.
We acknowledge that white supremacist systems have created inequities in our society. As an organization, we are committed to funding equitable ideas that hack at the roots of institutional racism. In our programming, like IRL, we are committed to eliminating barriers to access for communities that have been pushed to the margins, particularly to the children of color that we serve.
We will deepen our commitment to racial justice. We will partner with our students, our families, and our educators of color to interrupt, dismantle, and disrupt the oppressive systems, structures, policies, and mindsets that pervade our community, our school district, and our country. And we will work tirelessly to ensure that every one of our brown and Black students enrolled in Asheville City Schools is valued, loved, and seen.
I'm Seth Bellamy. I'm a proud member of Asheville City School Foundation's board. And as a board, we make sure that students are represented and are able to advocate for the resources that students need within the school. We make sure that all students are able to receive a fair chance and an equitable chance to achieve the future that they want to see for themselves. We make sure that students of all socioeconomic statuses and races are able to achieve what they believe.
We will work to dismantle white supremacy within ourselves so that we can convene our community for difficult conversations and take actions that may make us uncomfortable but lead to change.
The Asheville City Schools Foundation invests in Black lives. We fully fund partnerships with Black-led businesses and nonprofits, such as our Racial Equity Ambassador Program at our high schools, which is a student-led initiative in collaboration with the Ade Project.
We support students of color to have the same freedoms and rights as their white classmates, and we join in solidarity to keep listening and learning and acting in ways to put an end to systemic racism.
We will work with local artists, especially our artists of color, to coordinate high-quality arts experiences that empower our students of color and lift up their voices within our community.
In light of the world events, from a health crisis to an economic crisis and a justice crisis, we as an organization want you to know that we stand firm with you and we stand firm for you. From leveraging resources to community partnerships, from giving parents and families emergency fund during this COVID-19 crisis, to even engaging our students online virtually for after school. We recognize that racism and white supremacy is a plague that has negatively impacted our Black and Brown communities. You are not alone. Please know that us as an organization, we together stand firm with you.
We will continue to educate ourselves and others and serve as a source of love and safety for our students.
We find hope in the dreams and aspirations of our students. We know that they will lead us to meaningful change and help us make our world a better place.
If you receive this sticker on November the 4th, it will not be necessary to continue to wear this shirt. Vote.